say no when you used to say yes out of fear. Each of those moments is a psychological It's not a single moment of awakening, but the gradual realization that you've outgrown an old version of yourself, even trying to destroy it. And yet, there's always more to uncover. Transformation doesn't end, it evolves. Every time you expand into a new identity, life creates another threshold, a layer of the self waiting to be integrated. Growth never asks for perfection, but something within you keeps moving forward, drawn by the inner of becoming. What most people misunderstand about transformation is that it's not just about self-discipline. It's about awareness, an awareness so honest that it begins to dissolve illusion. Because when you see clearly, when you see the real mechanics of your mind, the fears, the narratives, the defenses, you gain freedom. Not the kind of freedom that makes everything easy, but the kind that lets you choose differently, consciously, even when it's hard. There's a psychological phenomenon called cognitive dissonance, the discomfort you feel when your actions and beliefs don't align. Most people resolve this discomfort by changing their actions back to match their old beliefs, but those who truly transform do the opposite. They let the discomfort stay long enough for it to force their beliefs to evolve. They endure that in-between phase when nothing feels certain. You're aware to go back, but not as confident to respond differently. But even your brain receives conflicting signals. The external world constantly reminds you of the old self you're trying to leave behind. That's why psychologists studying behavioral change emphasize the principle of environmental design. If you want to transform, you must build a world that supports the person you're becoming. Remove the triggers of your past self. Add visual cues for the new one. Surround yourself with people who see your potential, not just your history. Because every sensory input, every conversation, every sound, every space is shaping your neural wiring, whether you notice it or not. You can't plant new seeds in toxic soil and expect them to thrive. But the deeper layer of transformation isn't about the outer world at all. It's about what you allow yourself to believe internally. Because beliefs aren't just thoughts you think, they're instructions your brain gives to your body. When you believe you can't change, your nervous system prepares for failure before you even begin. When you believe you're capable, your physiology shifts. Your heart rate, your posture, your focus, all begin to align with that inner certainty. It's not magic, it's the biology of expectation. The brain responds to what it believes to be true. This is why visualization and affirmation, when done with emotional conviction, actually have measurable effects. Neuroscientists have found that imagining yourself performing an action activates nearly the same brain regions as physically doing it. The more vividly you rehearse a new identity, the more your brain starts to recognize it as familiar, and the less resistance you feel when you act on it in reality. You become, quite literally, what you practice being. Still, transformation isn't about pretending, it's about embodying. Pretending says, I'm something I'm not. Embodying says, I'm learning to be what I already am, beneath the noise. Because deep down,